Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Today this will be a bit different kind of the daily update, because market just has completed very strong action, and right now investors have some concern whether market just will turn down again, because yes, the comments from the Fed were a bit dovish, but they weren't able to change overall balance, the long-term balance between the currencies. And still investors right now have some concern that this upward action, that was really fast, could take the shape of the ABCD pattern. So market could show the compounded upward retracement across the board on the dollar-related currencies and assets, or this will be just the V-shaped retracement, first upward retracement and downward continuation. And as market just has finished this upward reaction, it's not quite clear what will happen. That's why today and maybe even tomorrow investors will try to think what to expect next, and this will be some kind of the silence sessions. On the intraday charts, on the hourly and lower time frame chart, maybe there will be some setups for trading, but on the daily, on the 4-hour time frame charts, probably we will have to wait a bit. That's why today we will step by step pass through our trades that we discussed, and the trading plan that we have prepared on them. I mean the Great British Pound and the New Zealand Dollar, and also take a look at the New Zealand Dollar, what to expect and what to watch for in the nearest future. So let's start from the Great British Pound. In our recent weekly research, we said that we expect the upward reaction, upward retracement based on the patterns that have been formed, that has started from the weekly chart, where we've got the weekly bullish stop grabber. On the daily, we have expected to get the bread and butter, but the one part of the puzzle that was absent on that period when we have prepared the weekly research, that was the reversal pattern. And we said, guys, everything is in place but reversal pattern. So watch for reversal patterns on the intraday charts, on the 4-hour time frame chart, on the hourly chart. That could lead you to take the long position, to take the position in favor of this retracement. Yesterday I intentionally have taken a look at the Great British Pound, but when we have prepared the daily video, we was somewhere in this area, and it was just impossible to recognize that this could be the butterfly. So the upward action, so on the weekly chart, guys, that is our bullish grabber that we have discussed. Okay, on the daily that we have discussed, this was thrust down. Market has hit the oversold, and we said that could be retracement, and that could be the bread and butter sell. And finally, on the hourly chart, market has formed butterfly. That was reaction of the Fed. And take a look, particularly on this reaction, market has completed the bread and butter sell setup. So on the first candle that has crossed the 3x3 after the thrust down, market has hit the fib resistance. That was 50%, or you could use the 618. Market slightly hasn't quite reached the 618, and that was the signal for the taking the short position. Right now the bread and butter also has been completed, because market has hit the minimum target, the 618 support of the whole upward action against the thrust, against this thrust action, the target 618 support. So now it has completed. On the Great British Pound, now guys, we have no really trading ideas by far, because we just need to wait what will happen here. If market will return right back down to these lows, That's really possible. In this case, and if it will erase this upward action of the Fed statement, that will be the sign that probably we should search for taking the short position, because downward action really could continue. Although market still stands here, as you can see on the weekly oversold. So that's why it's probably here the major patterns have been completed, and not much of that we could do right now. Only some patterns that may be formed on the intraday charts could be traded. Well, on the New Zealand dollar, as you can see, our setup yesterday has worked nice. That is trading session that we have discussed. Upward action, initially we thought that we could take the position here, and upward action has started, but later market returned back down and grab our break-even stops here, and returned right back to the major 618 support. And I said, guys, that will be the last hope for the New Zealand dollar. That could be the great Gartley's triple to buy. So we can see this ABCD creates an agreement, and we could get the ABCD upward action. That's really has happened. Market has hit the target slightly higher than we have expected, because we said that probably market will stuck somewhere at the monthly pivot point and daily overbought. Hardly it will pass through this area immediately, because that will be not very comfortable for the markets. Really solid resistance markets, especially financial markets, has real problems to pass through the overbought and oversold. So you can see that most times overbought and oversold holds the private the currency action. That has happened again, but on the comments from the Fed, market was able to pass through it slightly higher. So this setup has been completed right to the upside. Now, what we will be watch for now on the 4-hour time frame chart, we have this ABCD pattern, and that in fact gives us perfect Gartley triple to sell. Thrust down, A, B, C bottom, D retracement. This retracement rather harmonic, so you can see the speed of the legs of the AB and CD almost equal, and that's very good for the ABCD pattern. But now the major concern stands with the downward continuation. So initially, guys, when we have discussed this retracement, we mostly was counted on the just minor retracement, just ABCD, because here we've got market oversold and morning star pattern here. So our journey with the morning star has completed, because market has hit the target of this pattern. We know that the target of any candlestick pattern, reversal patterns engulfing on morning star is usually the length of the bars or ABCD pattern based on this pattern, based on the candlestick, and this has happened. But right now the major concern is whether market will start Gartley's triple two down and just will continue move lower, or it will have the chance to show greater upward action to the 1618 extension of this A, B, C, bottom, D pattern. So 100% extension has completed. Whether it will continue move high to the 1618 or not. For that purpose, guys, today we will be watching for this confidence support. That is 73.80, 74.10 area. Because currently upward action does not show yet the signs of finalizing. Currently the action behaves so that upward continuation can't be excluded yet. Right now we see that just a normal and absolutely logical retracement of the completion of the ABCD. So when the market completes ABCD, it shows retracement, and this retracement even could reach this area, and that will not cancel yet the possible upward continuation. But if market will pass through the confidence support and will raise mostly the action of this upward reaction on the Fed statement, that will be the sign of the weakness, and that will increase the chances of starting of this big A, B, C, top, D pattern. That's why, guys, today we'll be watching for this level. If market will hold here and turn to the upside again, in this case it will keep chances on the possible reaching of the higher targets, but probably this will happen not today, because market at the overbought on the daily chart. So that will be an important area for the further behavior of the market. and we will be watching for it during today's session. That's why, guys, I said that today probably will be not much opportunities for trading, since market just would like to rest after the very yesterday's doom and gloom. So that's why most investors will try to understand what has happened, to reassess overall balances and situations, what really has happened on the markets, and later we will see what to expect. Maybe even on Friday. Maybe today's we will get some clarity what to expect on the markets. But today, let's watching for this support and see what will happen here.